Anybody seen me, or has anybody seen this clip before, this YouTube clip? Just a show of hands. All right, there's a couple of guys here, okay. Nice, all right. Well, my name is Alex Coulson, and for those who don't know me, I've been around for about 5 years learning game. And in the last 3 years, I've been running boot camps around Australia, Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Perth. Running boot camps, 90% of them I run myself because I feel passionate about it. I am going to reveal some practical tips you can use when you go out during the day to meet women, and I know that the approach is really the big part of it. The approach is usually the scariest part of it. You see the girl over there in the cafe and you're thinking, man, I really want to go and talk to her, but I don't know the first thing about it. I don't know how to walk up to her and start a natural conversation. It's not like that. You have to, it takes time, it takes persistence and practice, and a fear of rejection gets the better of us sometimes. So first of all, just to get a quick idea on like where you guys, your major sticking points, just a quick show of hands, how many guys here know or believe that if fear of rejection was out of the equation, like there's no such thing as fear of rejection, if we put that in the monkey bin, how many guys here would approach and meet and date more women? All right, cool. So that's good. So that goes to saying that how many guys here have actually seen like a really hot, stunning girl during the day and they're thinking, wow, I want to go and talk to her, I want to start a conversation with her, but again, the fear of rejection held them back. Just a quick show of hands. Okay, cool. So it's prevalent. A lot of guys still fear rejection. And, some of you guys may have been studying this for a while. You may have been reading about, ebooks and watching DVDs and going to a lot of seminars. And that's great. You're making the first step, but the practical aspect you can't learn in a seminar. You have to go out and you have to practically apply it. So the context, when you go to bars and clubs, women, they're expecting to be approached. They're expecting guys to walk over there and go, hi, I'm Alex, how you going? And introducing themselves. They're expecting that. And the thing is, during the day, they don't expect that at all. They're in their own little heads, shopping down the shopping mall, looking at shoe shops, going, oh, that's a nice pair of shoes. Oh, well, that's a nice handbag. And they're in their own little head. They've got screensaver faces on. They've got, like, their eyes are glazed over. They're not in the moment, but in bars and clubs, they're prepared to be approached. It's the context, you're drinking, you've got social lubricant of alcohol. They're expecting to be approached, and during the day, they're not. So you are going to shock some girls. A lot of guys have to be, and including me, some guys learn through audio, some guys need to actually see it, and I'm one of those guys. And when you go out to bars and clubs, you get drunk, you're like, imagine I took you all out, right? We're in the Argyle Hotel down in Sydney in Circular Quay, and we're all sticking in one side of the bar, and all holding beers, and we see this attractive blonde girl. Beautiful hair, highlights, mini skirt, heels, really smoking hot, stunning girl, right? You see her and you think, I'm going to approach her. I'm going to walk up there and like say hi or something. And then you see some drunkard like stumble up there, like throw up on his shoes, and get some success. And you think, well, man, like that's pretty good. Well, if he can do it, I can do it. Some guys need to see that happen. It doesn't matter. It's the mere fact that he approached. It doesn't matter whether he gets success or not. The fact that you see somebody walk up to somebody in a bar or a club, you see approach. It motivates you to go out and give it a try. But during the day, you don't see that. You don't see that. Imagine getting up at 9 o'clock in the morning and you're walking down to your local convenience store to pick up some milk, bread, and a pack of ciggies, right? So you're walking down the street, and you see the garbo, the garbage collector, drive up on his bus, pick up the garbage, throw it in, and then he sees a girl, runs across the street, approaches her, gets her phone number, gets a makeout, jumps back on his truck and drives away. And you're like, wow, that doesn't happen every day, wow. And you keep walking, the milkman stops by, right? He pulls up, takes the milk to the housewife, the horny housewife, he gets a makeout, gets an LR, drives back, he gets back in his van and drives away. And you think, well, that seems pretty inspirational, right? It compels you, inspires you, motivates you to go out because you see it happen in real life. But during the day, you don't see that happen because you go to shopping malls, you go to the street, you don't see people actually approaching. You never see it. You only see in bars